What's happening, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Charlie Wellham, and I know all of you guys have been in a situation where you've wanted a girl so bad, but she has shown no interest in you back, right? You've wanted to talk to her, you're really attracted to her, and she gives you that feeling where you're like, wow, I want her to be my girlfriend, but she shows no interest in you whatsoever. Well guys, in this video, I'm going to teach you ways that you can change a girl's mind. You can change her from being not interested in you, not attracted to you, to now being more attracted to you. Now guys, this is possible. So these are ways of how you can make a girl who is not interested in you now be attracted to you. So starting off with the first way to attract a woman that's just not interested in you whatsoever is to be 100% confident in your ability, in yourself, and in who you are. Now, I know it's all easy to say like, become confident in yourself, that's it, just become confident. No, obviously like you can't just become confident, like it takes time to become confident and someone just doesn't become confident overnight. So I'll give you some steps on how to become confident first so you can be that guy that can go up to a girl with full confidence and start a chat. Because if you put it this way, a girl is not gonna go for a guy that isn't even confident in himself and doesn't wanna back himself. She's gonna go for the guy that stands out and is like, yes, I believe in myself, chest up, shoulders back, and can talk to a girl confidently with no stuttering, no sort of like, don't know what to say, and that's it. They're gonna go for that guy. Of course they're gonna go for that guy. So, how do you become confident? How do you become 100% confident in yourself? Well, you need to do the other steps that I've taught you on this channel first. You need to be going home, doing your hair, making sure your hair is on point, going for that cool haircut that you like, that goes with your face shape. Then looking after your skincare, making sure you have no acne. Obviously, some people you can't help it. Like if you're in a certain stage of your life, like you're a teenager, you're gonna get acne. It's part of life. Every single person pretty much has had acne at some point. So don't just be hard on yourself because you've got acne in this stage of your life. It is gonna go, because like at one point I did have acne as well when I was like 17, 18, I was getting pimples everywhere. And now look, my skin's clear just because I'm a bit older. So you've sorted your hair, your skin, now you're hitting the gym every day, you're working on your physique, and you're looking good. Of course you're gonna feel confident now. You look good, you feel good, you're smelling good. Well, you're gonna be confident naturally. And you hardly even have to try when you're feeling like that. When you're feeling that good about yourself, confidence just naturally shows. So that's gonna come through with the steps I'm gonna talk through in this video. All right, so now that you're just a confident stud, you need to learn how to dress. So, of course, a girl is gonna go for a guy who can dress well, who presents himself well. She doesn't wanna be stood next to a guy that looks like an absolute bum, wears disgusting clothes that smell all ripped up and they're from the charity shop. Like, I know not everyone has a massive budget to have nice clothes, but wearing nice clothes doesn't have to cost a bomb. You can actually wear a really nice outfit with it not even costing much at all. Let me give you an example. I'm gonna put on the screen now an outfit that's gonna cost you no more than $50. You're gonna start off with a plain black t-shirt. H&M, one of those brands, maybe Zara. Zara's a bit more expensive these days, but H&M t-shirt, probably like £5 to £10. H&M jeans, £15, or can even be Kmart, all black jeans, all black top. Then you're gonna go for all white shoes. Obviously the shoes are gonna cost a little bit more, but you can go for some cheap ones, like $40 ones. The whole outfit's gonna be about $60, $65. Costs absolutely nothing, and you're looking fresh. You've got all black fit, which is clean to anyone, makes your body look even better, and it's just subtle. Subtle is also a good way of standing out and looking clean. So it doesn't have to cost a lot to look well, present yourself well, and level up your fashion. Now you might be going, how can I just wear all black and look good? I'm told you over and over again, guys, that you don't have to spend loads of money, wear fancy logos, and go for some crazy colors to look well. So guys, go and find yourself a few outfits, like a white, blue jeans and white shoes outfit, or an all black fit that's just gonna make you look clean, and you're not going overboard. Girls like this because they're like, this guy, he doesn't need to show off like that. He doesn't need to be wearing Gucci across his shirt. He can just wear an all black fit, lets his body speak for itself, lets how he smells stand out, and the rest of it will take care of itself. Now you need to smell good, right? you need to start smelling like the guy you want to be. You might walk past a guy and you might be like, that guy smells so good. Like he's just got a nice fragrance on, he's smelling cool. You know, like girls are gonna compliment people like that. So you need to find a fragrance that suits your style and also suits the time of year. So how can we do this? Well, usually if you're picking a fragrance to smell good and attract someone who's not attracted to you in the first place, you need to, first of all, evaluate what season we're in. If you're in America and it might be like winter time now or a bit cooler, you're gonna go for a muskier, woodier fragrance, right? Some examples are like Tom Ford Oud Wood, or you can go for like other oody sort of fragrances. They do cost a little bit more usually because they just smell nicer and just more classy, and they tend to last longer. Or on the other hand, if you're in other parts of the world, maybe you're in Australia or where it's like hot right now, you're gonna go for a summery fragrance, something lighter, more of like a blue fragrance, maybe Versace Dylan Blue or something like that. These fragrances are gonna stand out in the time of year that you're in. And you know what? Girls notice what time of year it is and what fragrance you're using. They actually do. They think this guy, he kind of knows what he's talking about. He's using a fragrance the time of the year it is. He's not just using the same one all year round. And also, if it's a girl that's around you a lot, let's just say she's in your uni class or she's in your class at school, right? She's gonna notice your change in fragrance. So she's gonna think you've got multiple fragrances and today you smell a little bit different. So when you walk past her at school or wherever you are, at the gym, and you walk past and you've got this new fragrance on, she's gonna notice that new smell and she's gonna go, wow, that guy smells good, right? She wasn't turning her head before because you were using the same Lynx Africa that you was for the past 5 years. Now, you're using that new fragrance, you've spent a bit of money, about $80 to $100, and you're smelling on point. She's turned her head and she's thought, wow, this guy smells like the best. All right, so now that we've got you smelling really good, we're gonna wanna work on our personality and stuff, right? One thing that I see guys do, which is really bad, is coming across needy. No guy should ever be needy, right? There's no need to be. Why would you want to be needy when you have all these things to do yourself, right? You've got like your business, your fitness, you're working on your personal self, your job or your studies. You don't need to be needy and chasing a girl. You're busy enough. You don't need to be doing that. You don't need to be chasing a woman. She's not your priority. You're going to be prioritizing the things in your life first, so that you don't come across needy, because you're so busy with your own stuff that like you don't really have time for her. So she's just an extra. And girls notice this. They see a guy that he's working on himself. He's working on his business. He's working on his studies. He's learning things every day, and he's becoming the overall man that she wants. He's so busy for her that he doesn't even have time for her. So guys, stop being needy. Don't go chasing the girl, because you know what they say? The more you chase, the more they run away. And same works in every aspect with a woman, right? You chase her, she's gonna run further away. She's gonna be like, this guy is so desperate, he can't get anyone else, so he's chasing me, and I'm not attracted to that. Girls recognize it, so stop being needy. Going into step number 5 is compliment her, right? You should compliment a girl, because a lot of guys, the reason why they don't get in the door with a girl is that they don't even want to compliment her because they don't have the confidence to. But let's just say there's 10 guys in a room. I guarantee 9 of them wouldn't throw the girl a compliment because they're scared of rejection. So imagine 9 guys don't say it and you're the one guy that does. You're the one guy that stands out. You're the one guy that got his balls and basically said, all right, I'm gonna throw her a compliment. Because guys, if you do give her a compliment and she doesn't get any, then she's gonna be impressed. She's gonna feel like, wow, like this guy actually has confidence to come up to me and give me a compliment. And there's obviously, we're all human here. Every guy and every girl loves a compliment, right? We do like to hear that someone likes something about us. Now, obviously there's some compliments that you should say and there's some that you shouldn't, right? So one compliment you should say is something like, I like the dress you're wearing today. I like the clothes you're wearing, or you've got a nice outfit. What fragrance is that? You smell good, or something like that, right? But you should never compliment her on her body. Never go like, your body looks good, your bum looks big, or something like that. Girls don't like compliments on their body because they're very insecure about their body, so don't go out there and talking about it. Compliment her on the things that you've noticed that's different about her, even her smell or the clothes she's wearing, or even something like she looks happier these days, or like, you know, she looks like she has a bit more buzz about her, something about her feelings, right? These things are gonna stand out more than complimenting her on her body, so don't do that. Now, number 6 is show interest in her and ask her questions. Showing interest in someone is showing that you obviously are interested in them and you wanna know more about them. If you don't show any interested in someone, like a girl, or you don't ask her any questions, you're basically not even opening the door for her to talk back to you. You're not even taking that step, taking that leap to her to talk to you back and actually start a conversation in the first place. So you might think that she's not interested in you, but how can you say that when you haven't even spoken to her, or you haven't even asked her questions about her life, or, you know, things that she's interested in? So provoke the conversation, start it up, ask her questions, and show interest. When someone is asking someone questions and wants to know more about them, they're clearly interested in them. So you can't just assume that she's not interested in you, and she can't just assume that she's not interested in you either. So guys, just provoke the conversation, start up with like anything about her, like studies or classes she's doing, or what she likes to do in her spare time, or things like that, you know? And then you can take it a step further to then progressing to a date or meeting in your spare time. Now, leading into step number 7 is a little bit different to what I just said. Obviously, ask questions about her, get to know her and what she likes, and remember what she says, right? This is important in later. Ask her questions, get to know her, but the other way around, don't tell her everything about you. Make it a little bit mysterious. And that's step number 7, make yourself mysterious. She shouldn't know everything about you. She should be wanting to know more. She should be asking you questions to know more, right? You don't have to give her all the information about you, because women like guys where they have that something about them where they want to know a little bit more, right? There's something about a guy that they want to ask more. They just feel like, oh, I wonder what he's doing this weekend, but he didn't say, or I wonder why he has that tattoo or this certain thing about him, but he never said. You know, it provokes interest, and interest keeps them sort of like curious, right? They want to know more about you. So don't go out there telling your whole life story, because you're going to bore her and she's not going to be interested, and she's going to be like, you know, it's just going to make her sleepy and not want to know more. If you sort of make her intrigued and you make her want to know more because you've left things on edge, on a cliffhanger, then guys, you can bet she's going to want to know more about you and going to want to meet you a second time. Now, step number 8 is remember what she said. Remember the things that you asked her and the answers she gave you, because girls love it when you remember what they said. Obviously, you don't have to go and write notes down and like take notes of what she said. Just remember it. Just, you know, if she said that she likes this certain cafe. And step number 9 is your body language. Now, if you've done all the steps in this video and you haven't got a good body language and you haven't got that good sort of like body structure where you're like holding yourself well, then all the other things are wiped out the window. Because if you're walking around with your shoulders like this, you're not confident and no one's gonna look at you seriously, right? So you need to be walking around with good body language, shoulders back, chest up, head up. Obviously, don't be like a douchebag and, you know, like this, right? There's like certain levels to it where you have confidence and you can back yourself, but you don't have to put it too far. So guys, overall, just have good body language. When you talk, use your hands and show some passion when you talk, right? You don't need to be like standing there like and like slump shoulders. You need to be sort of like, hello, my name's Charlie, what's your name? Like that, kind of like go with that flow. And that's it really. That's kind of wraps up the video right there. And if you did make it this far in the video, guys, you're legends, honestly. Please subscribe to my channel and leave this video a like if it did help you. Obviously, if it didn't help you, you don't have to, but if you did make it this far, you're an absolute legend, and I'll see you in the next video.